The spirit of the American Revolution is alive and well in hundreds of meetup groups like our own around the country who are supporting Ron Paul and his message of liberty, peace, prosperity.
And did you discover this Ron Paul meetup group? This is meetup.com, right?
Yes. I discovered him online. Of course, I'd heard about him for years and years, but nothing is as exciting as joining a campaign like this and meeting so many people who truly support liberty.
And isn't it interesting that Ron Paul is the only candidate that is firing people up this way? You're not going to see a rally like this for John McCain or Mitt Romney or Rudy Giuliani or Fred Thompson.
He has all the passion, and we are bringing thousands of new, young, passionate, intelligent, and well-organized people into the Republican Party. We have a chance here to really influence the direction of the party and also what kind of country we want to live in the 21st century.
Have you ever seen a better Republican presidential candidate than Ron Paul?
Never.
I agree. What's your thought on that?
Ron Paul is a true conservative and a true patriot. He will not vote for any legislation unless it is expressly authorized by the Constitution. He is for national sovereignty, which is in jeopardy right now, and I support him all the way.
Well, you know, one thing that strikes me with all of you out here on the street that I've interviewed, you people are really smart.
Oh, thank you. Thanks.
I mean, I've been getting a constitutional history lesson. You used a lot of four-syllable words right there in political science. Ron Paul's got the best. He is the best, and he's supported by the best.
Absolutely.
And he's for freedom. He's for liberty. He's for our nation to continue with prosperity.
Well, thank you very much. I'm going to...
Talk to these young gentlemen over here.
Okay, we got some more interviews here. All right, thanks. Well, thank you.
Ron Paul!
We've got a sign here, a gentleman that says, voting for Rudy McRomney, you'll have no choice. Vote for Ron Paul and you'll have a voice. www.freeme.tv. So we've got a man with a sandwich board here. Hi. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. How are you?
May I ask you, what are some of the main reasons you're here to support Ron Paul?
Just because he's my favorite. I've always got respect for them. I've always had respect since I've learned of Ron Paul, and I was just so excited to hear when he was running for president, and that's who I'm endorsing.
Well, I guess you're probably like the others here. You're hoping that your rally here will help to influence these 1,000 Republican delegates right above us here in the Weston Resort to come to their senses, and whatever they do, don't nominate. It's on the other side, yeah. The other side, it says, don't nominate Rudy McRomney or Fred Thompson. Any one of those. Would you say that those are all turkeys?
Yes, they're puppets, all probably being controlled by the Council on Foreign Relations and other organizations, and that's who they listen to. And Ron Paul listens to the people, and he obeys the Constitution.
And how about bringing the boys home from Iraq?
As soon as possible.
Very good. Thank you very much. Well, I think you are having an influence here on this hotel. I was up in the hotel earlier, and this is a giant hotel inside. And this is a very important meeting. So I think you've done an incredible thing here to come influence these young Republicans.
This is my first time being out supporting for Ron Paul, and I'm just happy to be here.
Okay, well, great. Thank you, sir.
All right.
And now we'll run back into the street. Hopefully not get coming to this rally.
Definitely.
We're pretty safe here. I'll go right up back up here on the curb here just a little bit. We've got a cameraman there across the street, and have you been up in the hotel yet?
Yes, I went inside yesterday and I went to the convention center, which is in that wing over there.
Yeah, I went up in there today, and boy, it's pretty impressive.
It smells good. It's like, man,
Yeah. Well, if I could ask you, let's see when the cameraman is going here. There he goes.
And you just witnessed this person with Ron Paul's group?
Yeah. We're not NBC.
That's what I was going to say. I was like, is this a media outlet?
Yeah.
I got to watch what I say.
Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. All right.
YouTube.
All right. Now, our cameraman is setting up in the street. He's definitely a daredevil. And if I may ask you, sir, what are some of your main reasons for supporting Ron Paul?
Well, the main reason for supporting Ron Paul is the idea of the Constitution being the founding principles of this country. The founders set it up. The concept that we, are giving up liberties for security, that's a big thing. It's a slippery slope in this country right now. We need to really think about what we're giving up. The government seems during emergencies to help us out and take control and then not let go. People need to be allowed to have control in their lives. And I think that's one of the major founding things is Constitution and the understanding of liberty and security. Preventive war, I guess, is the second thing. I have a brother who's a Marine. He wasn't he wasn't deployed. He was presidential security, which is, to me, I was like, well, don't protect. No, I'm not going to say that. Love the president. But I just think that all those guys, all those kids that he went to boot camp with, they're all over there. Some are dying, some are coming back. They have nothing. They're not getting treated right. We need to take care of those guys. We need to bring them back so they can actually protect the borders. I think what really changed my heart, I was a Republican originally, and what changed my heart is the president calling the Constitution just a piece of paper and then not building the border fence. I mean, we passed that, and you're not doing it. So I just feel that, even though we voted for you and we put some faith in you and we pass things and you even sign it, you just still don't do it. And, and then, of course, you call our Constitution a piece of paper. Well, if it's just a piece of paper to you, then we need to put somebody in there who believes that on what it really stands for, and that's liberty for the people and a constraining document to the government. So,
Well, thank you very much. And I was just commenting to the folks over there, this crowd of Ron Paul supporters you just gave a constitutional and discourse right there. But so have the rest here. And this is really the really intelligent people are coming out for Ron Paul, and people with courage and judgment. So,
yeah.
Well, thank you.
I would definitely agree.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.
Let's come on down here. Hi. Would you mind if I asked you why you're out here to support Ron Paul? Let me turn my Ron Paul sign around. Who wants?
We're out here to support Ron Paul because he supports the Constitution. That's why we support Ron Paul. The Constitution is the most important thing in the world to me.
And how far have you come today?
From West Palm Beach.
Okay, great.
Hour drive.
Okay, well, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks to Ron Paul.
What's your main reason for being here to support Ron Paul?
I just like what he supports.
Okay, and we've got a sign here. It says Ron Paul Project Freedom and Ron Paul Project Freedom. Very good, very good. Well, thank you for coming out today.
Thank you. Thank you.
Resort Hotel, which is the big hotel you see behind us here. And this gentleman is here to support Ron Paul for president.
Of course. Yes. My name is Jared Bland. I just, as soon as I saw Ron Paul, his voting record, what he stands for the Constitution, for free markets, essentially for freedom, I couldn't help but look deeper into his record and look deeper into what this country was founded on, and I saw that everything he's voted for and everything he's always campaigned for in his past and is currently is for America. It's for this country, and I can't ignore that, and I don't think the American people can ignore that.
Is there any issue on which you think Ron Paul is wrong?
I wouldn't say that he is wrong, just as I don't think any of the candidates are wrong per se. It's more they're nuanced views. I personally disagree with his immigration view, but only minimally. I think there should be more openness for immigration because the free market is enhanced by more immigration, less of the restrictions with immigration. But overall, the overall message for freedom and for once people are here is one of complete libertarianism that one can't ignore.
Okay, well, great. Well, thank you very much for coming out to support Ron Paul.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, now let's see.